Okay.
Whatever makes you happy. Glad
Wow.
to start
Yeah.
as you posted. And
All right, guys. Now let's get into the meat of it all. What I want to do, before I go any further, reset my camera, of course, is I would like to show you a presentation that I'm developing called All is Atum. I've been promising to release this for the last 2 years. So it's now up to 450 pages, and it will totally remove any idea from people's minds that there never was a period in history when everything was syncretic and all philosophies were one. Okay? In the Bible, where it talks about God confusing the languages at Babel, well, essentially that is a natural process of science disintegration through the ages, through the low ages, like the Kali Yuga, the Iron Age. Science disintegrates, okay? So this is why in the sacred books like the Bible, Bhagavad Gita, Quran, they have encoded this language of energy, which is God. What you've just seen is God. Please don't believe that all that magnetism you just saw is an unconscious energy field.
No.
Please don't do that. Please don't be so ignorant to miss the magic, M-A-G, in magnetism. Okay? Now.
Yeah.
Didn't think about that one ever. It was right
Didn't
there.
think about that one yet.
Even though it was right in my face.
Right in the face.
All right. So what I need to do now is learn how to share my screen. So you need to see my PowerPoint presentation once I put this up, okay? Just confirm that you do when you do. Are you seeing it?
It's coming now, yeah. Looks like it.
Let me know when.
Nope.
No, nothing.
Okay, this usually happens. I'll tell you what, it's very annoying.
Yeah, technology is really annoying.
Oh, you'd think Google, they'd get their shit together by now, and so this could be easily, you know. I've done hundreds of presentations, and I always get undone at this point here.
Yeah, they just make things complicating, really.
They do, deliberately, to frustrate us.
Oh, I got it now.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, I know so. They're demons. Can you see that?
I seen it for a brief moment.
Okay.
It popped up in the screen for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I need this to be full screen. That's why I'm trying to.
Whoop.
Yeah, it was something. It was just a black screen.
Okay. No, I really need to do this, so I'm going to be stuck here, guys. I have to work
not a great morning in Australia today.
Yeah, but someone posted a comment. I have to read it to you once while you do that. Someone said, Santos on the Truman Show this morning just got brighter and warmer. The sun actually just came out from behind the clouds too. Thank you, Krishna. So we see it now.
Yep.
Can you see
Yeah, we see it now. Yep.
Yeah. Well, this is really disappointing because it's only a small.
Yeah.
Can you see the words clearly then?
Oh yeah, definitely clearly. Yep.
Okay. Well, look. In Sanskrit, Gaumata means mother cow. Okay. These are the cows of Krishna. Krishna is the good cow herd. Christ is the good shepherd. What are the cows? It's the Tauruses. It's nothing other than the Torus fields. Okay. So matter equals Torus field. Matter is backwards for Atam, which is all is Atum. The Atma, the souls of creation. Okay, that's why Krishna is called the rancher. Why would God be called a rancher? Probably because he owns a ranch of Torus fields, and it's the whole universe. Okay, so what we're looking at is the prima matra, the first material. The first material, the original prima matra, is as light just beyond the ultraviolet end of the visible spectrum of the rainbow, and the forms of prima matra with us today as the visible colors of the rainbow. Gradients, less in frequency, but all still light. So what we're dealing with is this, guys. You saw the black light. This is Krishna. Krishna is black. It's the original source of light. It is dielectric. Its element is ether. Masculine, it's the longitudinal scalar or standing wave. White light is magnetic. This is magnetism, folks. You see those interlacing hypertrochoid patterns? They were both black and white, yeah? When you look at all of Ken Wheeler's images, you'll see that they are black and white. Well, this is the co-eternal conjugate principles of inertia and acceleration, and force and motion, magnetism, force and motion. Okay, so here it is. White light is magnetic. The elements are fire and air, feminine, longitudinal wave, pulse, illumination.
Really quick. You say fire and air. I thought those are masculine. That's why I'm a little bit confused. I see feminine. You know.
Yeah. We have to discard with that that kind of thinking for now. Okay, so
yeah, it's fine.
The reason being is because the black light is the ether, the field. Okay, we just heard Ken say that magnetism is the field. It's both true, but magnetism is you see there I've highlighted the word illumination. Yeah, because illumination is what God does. Light, dielectricity, is what God is. We're going to see that in a minute, okay? We're going to understand what I'm trying to say there.
And the black light, when you say the black light, does it have to do also with the black sun?
Yes, black holes, dark matter, dark energy, all of that hocus pocus is all source light, black light. Okay? So, illumination, it's the wave, it's what God does, whereas light is what God is. Okay, we're getting theological here, but you'll understand through my presentations that all science is theology and all theology is science. They are one and the same. Okay, then you have electricity, which is red and blue light. Okay, it is electric, androgynous. The elements are water and earth. It's the transverse wave. Now here, this is different. It's polarization. It's the kinetic energy of sensation and action. Okay, let's move on. So here you have the waters above, water, marine, maritime, Mary, the mother of heaven, Radharani. And then you have the matter, material, mother, Mary. Both elements, water and earth, bring you to Mary. And that's what Aquarius is all about, energy. Here is an astrolabe, and you'll notice that the middle plate is called a mater, okay? Matter, backwards for atom, all is atum. And that's the earth. The earth is a disk. This is the disk. These plates all distribute the energies of the cosmos, and the earth is a disk there. Here is the Torus field. So the torus means a round swelling, protuberance, projecting part or cushion. Mag in Sanskrit means to move. Okay, and it shares the root with the word May, Maya, and Maya. That's May is the month of May, where Taurus rules. April is the month of Aries, so you have the ram and the bull. Okay, and both of those signs are in the top of the body, in the head. Now another rendition for mag is priest or magi, magic. The Torus field, it gives us all these words: torsion, tree. You see the tree in the middle? That's the Yggdrasil tree of our planetary system. It's at the North Pole. It is a Tauri. 3 comes from this, because 3 is another way of saying tree, because a tree cannot be just a pole. It has to have three extensions to be a tree. Tetra, 4. Go.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, in essence, if they were to create a big supercell like box and you were to stand in it, you'd probably see your own Torus field, wouldn't you?
Yes, you would. In fact,
Yeah.
Some people now who are synesthetic are able to see all of these energies we're looking at here just by glancing at someone. They are clairvoyant.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I don't have that, but I do have something similar, which is an intuition, and I can feel the health of the Torus field surrounding anybody. The moment someone comes into my presence, I know whether they are sick and where they are sick, whether it's the liver, whether it's the stomach. I can feel it. I don't see it. I don't have to see it. I have a feeling of this. Tetra, truth. What is the truth? Well, it's the Torus, the Torah. This is why the Bible is the Torah, because it's the same word. 4, God of gods. It's a Torus field. Terra. Well, the disk of the earth is a terra, terrific. Tia comes from this. Taurus, torso, same word. And we're going to learn about this bowl word. It's hyperboloid, or the hourglass in the middle of the Torus field. We're going to learn about this today. So pay attention to all of these words here. Here's the Torus field. Here is, down the bottom here, you see the solar system. This is what galaxies look like. All galaxies look like this. They all have a like an accretion disk flywheel type cloudy terra firma section, and then you have jets shooting out of the north and south pole, and all galaxies, quote unquote galaxies, I think they are universes, because there are millions of universes in the universe. So when I look at things like these galaxies, I see just solar systems elsewhere, and they're all flat. Our solar system is flat. The Milky Way galaxy is flat. So when you get people that stumble over flat Earth, well, you know, they're just they're not looking far enough, because everything is like this. Everything.
So you mean
Now,
that space exists? What? Space exists, or we can go to 4 billion miles away from here?
No. Not space as they teach us as a void. There is no void in the universe. Everything is interconnected. There are millions and myriads of universes. They are called universes in Bhagavad Gita. There are millions of Brahmas. Brahma is breathing universes all over the place, but there's no void or space. The only space that exists is inside of Torus fields, because magnetism is temporo-spatial. She is time, she is space, and it's not a void, it is a non-void spatial place. It's quite simple. A lot of flat earthers and globulists are all getting confused about this one universe thing. There's not one universe. There's millions of universes. There's spiritual and material universes ad infinitum. This is one really, basic fundamental thing that we have to do to advance, to understand. See, churchgoers that are flat earthers, they like to say, oh, yes, well, see, this is the one and only universe that God ever made and is capable to make. Let's limit him to this one. And we are the center of it. That proves that there's a creator. All of this is kindergarten, childish stupidity. God is not limited to one universe. And yes, we are the center of our universe. Okay. We are. This is the center. There is a creator. There is an intelligent designer. And yes, this is a closed system. It's an egg-shaped universe of 10 spheres, and we are in the center of it. So here's the Greek word stavros, which means the cross. Everything is the cross. And you got, from Taurus, you've got Stavros, Steve, Eve. It's all the same thing.
And that's weird, huh? The cross sign, like you say, the other day I was looking at the sun, I was gazing at the sun, and when you close your eyes and you reopen your eyes to the sun, you will see a cross.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
I've seen something similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everywhere is the cross. When you stand upright with your feet together and your arms outstretched
Yeah.
horizontally, that is the T of the tomb of the anatomy of atoms that your biology consists of. It's an anatomy, an anatom, from the womb to the tomb. Here is an electron. This is an electron, guys. See that cloudy field here? That's a torus field. In the center, you can see the inertial plane, the dielectric, not electric, because an electron is electric. The opposite of an electron is, or electric, is dielectricity, and that is the black counterspatial point in the middle. Here is a hydrogen atom. See the cloud? It's a torus field, guys. It's the same.
That's why when you put the electric grease on something, you create like a space in between the two elements. That's what it is.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly, brother.
Yeah.
And it's not a block wall. It's an inertial plane.
Yeah.
It's where
you create a plane of inertia. Same thing when you put the electric grease on your contactor or stuff like that.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep. Here's another image by Australian researchers. They put Batman in the cloudy torus field of an electron. Very smart, aren't they? But not smart enough. Okay, so what do you see here? Can you see Ken Wheeler's images here? Can you see this? What does that look like?
Wow, look at that.
Do you know who this is, by the way, who these Hindu images are of?
Is it Krishna? Isn't that supposed to be Krishna?
That's Krishna. His name, though, here is Jagannath. Krishna has many names. All names go back to Krishna, Christ. All of them. This is Jagannath, by which we get the word juggernaut. Okay? You can see there is only one thing going on, folks, and that is magnetism, the spiritual energy of the universe. And here you'll see all the animals. Here's a fish. Look at this clearly. Here's an owl.
Yeah.
They're all here. These are the seeds that procreate and regenerate according to their seeds, as the scriptures say. Here's the New Zealand version.
So also the owl on the dollar bill could have a double meaning in that case.
Of course it does, brother. It's not evil. Most of your half-witted, half-cocked researchers will say, "Oh, that's the evil owl. There's demons and everything." No, these people are actually. There is enough truth and good masonry in all of those things to validate it as a natural system. Of course, there will be evil Freemasons who will corrupt it and take the negative meaning of it. But if you can't see both, well, then you're not looking at all.
Yeah.
Now, here are the Indians in India. They're carrying a big processional boat of Juggernaut. So that's where the English word comes from Krishna, Jagannath, from the temple of Puri. Okay?
Now that's why in Marvel, Juggernaut, he could break through everything just because he's a force, right? Just a magnetic force.
You said it, brother.
Yeah.
Let me show you something interesting. You want to have a look at something interesting? I'll just take a break from that right now and we'll go back to me. To ugly little old me. You want to see my umbrella?
Yeah, I've seen in your other videos.
There it is. There's Jagannath. Notice the 16, start from the top. 1. You'll see 16 petals. 2, 3. Go around. There's 16. Okay, why? Because Krishna is always blue. He's always playing a flute, making torus fields, and he's always blue or black. Because
yeah, I was gonna say, because you said black is like the source, so.
That's right. But
okay.
But see, when Krishna is blue, he is denoting electrical force. When he is black, he is denoting dielectric charge. Okay? Charge and discharge. That's all that's going on. Space, counter space. Okay. Now, so that's 16 petals. That's the blue chakra here. Blue is of the power of 16. Down the bottom of the torso, Taurus, is the red chakra. It has 4 petals. This one has 4 times 4, 16. So blue light is more energized or has higher capacitance than red light. And in many modalities, blue light is more healing than red light. But depends. Sometimes it's red light that's healing and blue light that is dangerous, i.e. your lasers. Blue laser, very, very dangerous. Red laser, not so dangerous. Okay, you want to see my clock?
Wow.
That has 12 petals for the 12 hours. Why? Well, because that's the heart chakra, 12 petals. Green, green. That's Juggernaut. Here is Juggernaut, and here is Subhadra, Krishna and Radharani. And the third part is called Baladev. So you've got the trinity of Jagannath, Subhadra, and Baladev, which is Krishna, Radharani, and Balaram, or the Mother, the Father, and the Holy Spirit, the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Dielectricity, magnetism, and electricity. Take your pick. The list goes on and on and on. There's Krishna's cows, man. It's Torus Fields. It's nothing but Torus Fields. Everything is.
That's why we say holy shit. The holy cow.
Yeah, holy cow, right.
The Lamb of God, Aries, the cerebrum, and the cerebellum, the cerebellum, the holy cow. And see, the ram and the bull is what causes your feet to ramble on, because Aries and Taurus direct the rest of the body. The feet obey the ram and the bull when they ramble on. But we're going to get to that in a minute. Okay, so let me share again. Gee, how did that happen? Need to pull that out.
I'm going to run to the bathroom while you sort that out real quick.
Yeah, no worries, man. This is all being recorded, so
Sweet.
Yeah.
no big deal. I'm trying to be relaxed today because last time I was speeding so freaking fast, I made a mess of my last presentation, the one called All Is Atum and the number 26. I didn't even get to finish the 26 letters of the English alphabet and what they mean and how you place them around the circle.
And I saw you did many presentations too in Spanish or Italian. I don't know what was the language exactly. I think it's Spanish or Italian.
Both.
Huh?
Yeah, both, and Portuguese. I've got
Portuguese. Yeah.
Yep. And they are on my YouTube channel called Mr. Astrotheology, by the way, for all the new listeners. Here we see the hypertrochoid. There you go. It's here in the sunflower. It's everywhere. Here is Ken Wheeler's hyperboloid. Notice the bowl in the middle. We're going to get to that, guys. This is a very important word here. And then you see Stan Tenon's Tree of Life here. This is how he depicts the universe as an apple. And in the middle, you see the hyperboloid and the Yggdrasil Tori, the tree of Taruth, in the middle of the garden, and he puts a flat disc in the middle, an accretion disc, and that's exactly how a universe is. And he makes one of these things here. He puts his thumb in here and his 4 fingers around the top here, and as he moves them around, he shows you the 22 letters of the Hebrew alphabet. I'll get to that too. That's Stan Tenon's work over here. Ken Wheeler over here to the left. Here it is, the hypertrochoid. Notice the flower of life. It's doing the same thing. And in the middle here, you see the 10 Sephiroth of the Kabbalistic 10 Sephiroth. And that is also the same thing as a Torus field. All this is Torus fields. Why? Why are all these plants and animals doing Torus fields? Because that's all there is. There's nothing else in existence. There's only one form. and the universe does this everywhere all the time.
Yeah, that's what the tree does. You know, the tree, when they grow, at one point, they do like a Torus Field around.
They do, yes. You've
Yeah.
noticed. Next time you look at a tree, open your eyes real clearly, and see what's going on.